So here we have Kiwi. This is going to be Kiwi's go home video. It's going to have all of Kiwi's commands in it. That way you can refer back onto it when she comes home. This first clip is going to be leash walking. So Kiwi is great on the leash, but I want to show you how we promote that. This way. Good girl. I use a command of this way when we're changing direction and ready to continue walking. So I do want Kiwi to, when I stop, I want her to stop and sit as well. Good girl. So once she sits, then we'll continue walking. I also want her over here on my side. Good girl. Good. Yes. Good girl, Kiwi. This way. Good. Yes. Good girl. I'm going to let her nibble on that treat right there. Good girl. Good girl. So this way just means she's continuing to move on. Follow through with that. If she goes out in front of me, I tell her, easy. And either lure her back to my left side when she gives me that little bit of slack that I'm looking for. Good girl, yes. Lure her around, do a little spin. Good girl, and continue walking. I want to keep that very nice loose leash this way. Good. And if she is behind you, you can give her a little tug. You just don't want to tug her backwards if she's in front of you. This way. She hears that weed whacker going. That's okay. I'm going to give her a little treat. Good girl. Good. This way. And then continue on walking, telling her this way. Good. If she goes out in front, again, tell her And I do want I do want her to sit at my feet when I stop. So come back around this way. Yes. And then have her sit. Good. And continue. Good girl. Yes. Good girl. But that's Kiwi's leash walking. We are going to move on and continue to do some of her other commands. So in this clip, we are going to be doing Kiwi sit stays and down stays. I'm going to demonstrate how to do them. That way you can perform them just as well as I do when she comes home. So first, we're just going to start off with a sit stay. Kiwi, sit, stay. Now I want her to stay in that seated upright position in a sit stay. I don't want her to lay down. I don't want her to get up and walk around. Good, stay. Good, stay. Good girl. I want to use lots of positive marker words, letting her know that I like what she's doing. Okay. Good girl. Good. Kiwi, sit. Stay. Good, stay. So I just told her, I don't like that she's starting to lay down, and she popped right back up, which I like that she knows how to self-correct like that. And I just tell her, good girl, and stay again. I do have a leash on her out here just because we have so much going on today. Sometimes we'll have moms come walking out, and I just want to be able to hold that leash. That way she doesn't go up and greet some of them. Okay. Okay. Kiwi. Good girl, yes. Good. Kiwi down. Good. Stay. Now I use a stop sign like can, telling her stay, almost like putting her into that stop. Good girl. Stay. Stay. Good. Good girl. I do like to go up, okay, and give them a release from a bit of a closer distance, only because you don't want them to build up that anticipation. Kiwi, down. That anticipation that you're going to always release them from a far distance. You want them to not accidentally break away from a stay if you're very far away. Stay, if you get what I mean. Good, stay. So say you are doing a stay and you walk away out of sight or something, but you have released her from another room or far distance, she may think you're releasing her, and it's really not her fault if she breaks away at that point, because that's what you've conditioned her to know. So if I walk up and grab that leash, okay, good girl. From a short distance, she knows that every time I do that, that's when she gets released. Or if I walk up to her, give her a little pet, and then release her, that's when she knows she gets released. Not from another room, not from across the yard, different things like that. It all helps you in the long run, set her up for success with not breaking away. We're gonna do one more of each, really quick ones. Kiwi, sit. Good. On your butt. Good. Stay. Okay. Good girl. Good. We're gonna move on to her place command. That was enough. It's getting a little bit warm out here, so I don't want to be out here for super long in the burning sun on this pavement. So here is our Carunda bed that we use for the place command. Kiwi does love this. She loves kind of just relaxing on her bed. Kiwi, place. Good girl. I point to the bed telling her place. She knows to get up there, and she's really good with this command where she doesn't typically get off. And if she does, I just tell her, pick her back up, put her on there, take the leash, bring her back to the bed. Different things like that are all good ways to bring her back to that bed. Good girl, Kiwi. Good job. Place. The word is just place, pointing to it to get her on, and then it's just place. No hand signals like the stay as that stop sign, or flat open hand like a stop sign. This does not. It is just the word place, and she can do whatever she wants on there. She doesn't have to stay in that standing position. She can sit down, she can lay down, she can do whatever she would like. Good girl, Kiwi. Good girl. And I think can even go up and praise her and give her lots of love on this bed. Even eventually down the road, she can have a toy on here, a long-term treat. Got some twigs from your run stuck to your hair. Good girl. Lots and lots of praise. Good girl, Kiwi. Good girl. Good job. Good. Place. I know it's getting warm. We're almost done. Good girl. And again, walking up close. Okay. Good girl. Kiwi, place. Good. Place. Good. Place. Good. It's gonna get a little cloudy out, which is nice. Don't mind the dogs barking in the background. Sometimes they can get a little bit boisterous. We've got some people doing some landscaping and cleanup going on right now, so they also can see them. Good girl. Good girl. Wait, no, you want more treats? You want more treats? I'll give you one more. Place. Reminding her place as I'm walking away. It's definitely a lot cooler when the sun's behind the clouds. It's coming out in a second though. Good girl. I'm gonna give her that release word. Okay. Good job. Good girl. I'm gonna go over her sits and downs really quick. I'm gonna end on that place command. I'll explain the place command a little bit. You can use it when you're doing the dishes, new people coming into the home, sending her to this command. It really helps keep the environment nice and calm. Sometimes people don't want to get bombarded by a puppy or a dog right away when they walk in that door. So sending her to this command and just having her wait there until things settle down. Same thing with dishes, or eating dinner. You can send her to this command. That way she's not at your feet or begging. It also helps with that. It is a very convenient command to have her just kind of hang out there if you can't really pay attention to her. It is a very fun and good command for them because they get to kind of snuggle up on a bed and take a nap. If they don't want to, they can chew their toy or a long-term treat on there while they're on there. Okay, good girl. So I'm going to do some sits and downs. A sit command is gesturing up to the sky. Kiwi, you want to make sure you have her attention. Sit. Good. And then down is reverse, gesturing down to the ground. Kiwi. Hey. Kiwi. Yes. Kiwi. I'm waiting for her attention. Yes, good. Sit. Don't pay attention to the geese in the field. Waiting her out. I said that command one time. I want her to do it, and I don't want to repeat it over and over, or else she won't do it. Hey, Kiwi, sit. I was pushing her back, rocking her back into that sit is what I'm trying to do here. Sit. Good. Down. Pointing to the ground for a down. We're going to do a couple more of those. I really try and make sure her focus is on me when I give her that command, because if her eyes are on me, she's not really paying attention. Kiwi, sit. Yes, good girl. Down. Good. You can see what a difference is when she's paying attention to me versus when she's not. She's very distracted with something going on in the field, and she didn't want to pay attention to me, so I just want to make sure I get her focused before I give her that command. Kiwi, come. Good. Make sure I have her eye contact. Yes. Kiwi, sit. Good. Down. Good girl. Yes. Good. Down. Good girl. But that was Kiwi sits and downs, as well as some of her other commands. We're going to move on inside, doing her kennel and wait, and then in and out of the car. Good girl, Kiwi. Good job. So this is a quick clip of Kiwi getting in and out of the vehicle. So I'm going to tell Kiwi, up. Okay, onto the floor. Good girl. And then I'm going to tell her to wait. Okay. Good girl. Good girl. And we're going to do it again. Kiwi. Up. Good. Good job. Kiwi wants to go say hi to the weed whacker. Okay. Good girl. The wait command also used in going out of the kennel or through doorways, different things like that. Kiwi. Up. Yes, good girl. It's also used as a safety precaution for getting out of the car. That way, if you are in a parking lot somewhere, she's not constantly jumping out onto incoming traffic or into a parking lot where there's cars driving around. So we tell them to wait while you get them leashed up, and then okay for the release word. Good girl. Good job. Kiwi, here. Good girl. Oh, you dropped them both. But that was Kiwi getting in and out of the vehicle. Just a little clip on how we get her to do that. Kiwi, I am going to be showing you her kennel and wait commands. Don't mind, we are in the garage and there are some dogs up here that can hear us. So I'm going to tell Kiwi, kennel. She's going to go into that kennel. I am going to give her a reward for going into the kennel. Now I'm going to shut that door with her in there. Once she's in there, I'm going to tell her to wait. Okay. Give her that release word. Good girl. Kiwi, kennel. Good job. Now, of course, you're not going to have this leash on in the actual kennel itself. Wait. Okay. Good girl. Again. Kiwi, kennel. Good girl. Good job. Wait. Okay. Good. Kennel. Yes. Good girl. Lots of positive marker words. You can also use toys. Make sure Kiwi has lots of toys in there when you do leave for long periods of time or throughout the night. Lots of rubber or nylabones. No rope toys or stuffy toys. Those are things that they can ingest and it can potentially hurt them, which is not what you want. Wait. Okay. I also recommend either having like a bed like that in there. Now for the purpose of this video, I did take it out, but normally it's in there for someone to sleep on. Kennel. any kind of like crate liners, different things like that, I do recommend having those. That way their joints stay nice and comfortable and different things like that. I'll do this a couple more times. Wait. Okay. Good girl. And one more time. Kennel. Yes. Good girl. Wait. Okay. The other puppy is jealous, as you can hear. He definitely wants to come play with us, but that was Kiwi's kennel and wait. She does very well. The wait command is also used for getting in and out of the car and different things like that, which is very useful. Good girl, Kiwi.